Alright, YouTube, what's up? Today I'm making a little mod showcase of my first ever mod for Minecraft. It's for beta 1.2 underscore O2, and it adds Crying Obsidian, and I just wanted to showcase it today. So what I've done is I've made a little test world here, given myself some diamonds. I do have, I modded them in, obviously. Now, you'll probably notice not much has changed, and because it's just a simple mod that adds a block. So here's the recipe. There's a new item called the Ghast Tear, and if you're familiar with newer versions of Minecraft, you'll probably recognize that this is actually a new item. Um, it only has the purpose of making this Crying Obsidian block. So it's not like, I think in newer versions it's used for potions, so we're not going to have to worry about, if you don't like the potions, don't worry about it because they're not in this version still. It's just kind of added as like an extra challenge. Now you actually have to kill ghasts, because normally you just kill them for, I guess, the fun of it, but now you actually have a reason to go to the nether. You also need to collect some glowstone dust and 3 soul sand, and obviously as well 1 obsidian block, because it's crying obsidian. So we're going to put these blocks in, 3 ghast tears at the top, obsidian in the middle, glowstone on the sides, soul sand at the bottom. And you'll see we'll get the crying obsidian block. Now what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put this in here. I'll put my diamonds in there. Now if I die here, just a quick showcase, you'll see I spawn here, right? Which is not too far from where this is. But if I wanted to travel really, really far away, right? Let's say I have a base that's like 3,000 blocks away, right? If I die over there, I'm gonna have to walk those 3,000 blocks, potentially lose anything I had in my inventory. So, it's kind of annoying. And because there's no beds in this version, you can't set your spawn through that. And I personally don't like beds, that's why I like this version. So, and I think that's also why a lot of people like this version. But to kind of make it so you can set your spawn point, but not skip the night, because that's not what this mod does. You can't skip the night still, you can only set your spawn. So what I'll do is, let's just make it near this lava, because I spawn down there, right? You always spawn on sand in beta, just remember that. That's a good way of indicating that this does work. So I'm going to place it here, right? And you can't actually use it. If you step on it, it does nothing. It's also really hard. It's got double the hardness of the obsidian block. So it's a really tough block, and you can't use it. The only way you can use it is if you get a diamond and right-click it, and that will set your respawn point, just like that. Now I'm going to put these diamonds back in here, because I don't want to lose those. And now if I die in here, I will respawn on top of the crying obsidian. It should also be noted that if this block was to be covered up, just like this, like let's say you don't particularly want this block here, exposed, because I don't know, maybe you think it looks ugly, and to be fair, I wouldn't really blame you. So let's just say I made a little house here, just like so. And I give it a few walls, why not? Just like so. Now, I do still have that block in here, it's just underneath this block here. Now, if I were to die, let's just die in this lava. You'll see I spawn in the house. So basically, the way it works is, anything that's like above it, you'll spawn on top of as long as you can spawn here. So, it's pretty simple, so you can hide it if you don't want it there. However, something you should be noted, did any of my blocks survive? They did. This block, the crying obsidian block, does actually emit light. So if I were to remove this door, you see it'd be like completely dark in here. But if I were to break this block, it would now emit a light. So if there's any places that you kind of want to decorate a little bit, you can have this exposed and it will light up the area. It also stops monsters from, spawning where you set your spawn. So it's always nice to have this. But yeah, that will do it for this mod showcase. I have a download link in the description. It is made by me. It also is my first mod ever, so it might be prone to bugs. I have investigated quite a lot into it, and I can't seem to find any bugs. I am still updating it though, so if I do find a bug, I will patch it, and obviously let me know. Contact me, it should be on my profile. on the mod page. If it's not there, you can also look in the description. I should have some contacts there as well. So yeah, that will do it for this video. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, leave a like, dislike if you dislike it. For more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and that will be it. See ya.